Hello everybody, Rob here from Average Hobby, and today I want to do just a quick little video on something I think would be a very good idea for Games Workshop to do. Now, what I'm also indicating here would also cause a small price increase, so don't lynch me. I think this is a very good idea for multiple reasons. But long story short, I think this is something that they would or should do to make things just easier in general for the hobby, for the collector, or people that actually play. And sometimes for people like me who have a hard time getting a hold of things. But I'm just gonna jump right into it. So what I think they should do. So, for example, here we got two examples. Example number one, Crisis battle suits. Buy these things, and you're like, okay, cool. You know, I've seen them, what they look like in the book, blah, 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 blah. I'm really looking forward to taking these in the game. Okay, well, to take them into the game, what am I going to need? Well, I'm going to need the data cards to make things a lot easier for myself. Now, the catch-22 there is, like for example, where I live, the data cards are always sold out. How, may you ask, could you get a hold of the data cards if they're all sold out? Well, you include them, look at that, in the boxes, and then you also dump all of the bases for your drones all over the floor. I found 3. I'm assuming there's 6, right? Yep, okay, we're good. So, you get your box. Look at that. We have the Crisis star-sized battle suits. Never too sure there's stuff on the back of these ones. Fire Knife battle suit. And last but not least, Sunforge battle suit. Look at that. So easy. Now I have my cards, so when I go to play, I can play like right now if I wanted to. Once I got these things to put together, or I can also look at the models and go, okay, before I build them, which one do I want to do? Do I want to do the Star Scythe, which has the burst cannon on it, aka the Gatling gun looking thing? Do I want to get the Fire Knife, what has the weird rifle thing on it? Or do I want to get the Fusion Blaster version? Which has like that. I think including the data cards in the boxes is a very good idea. Now, will this cause a slight increase in pricing? Probably. These things are pretty expensive. I mean, they're good. They're made out of good sturdy card, so increasing their production would obviously increase the cost. But then again, according to their most recent financial report, costs are not a problem. Yeah, so like for example, so that is example number 1. I'm just going to slide things back in. So I think that it would be a great idea to include the cards of the units that you're putting together, and then drop everything and make a total. I'm putting these guys together tomorrow anyway, so I'm just going to do that for now. But yeah, including the cards. So for example, the next one, Riptide battle suit. We're gonna be all excited. Ooh, look at that big plasma-esque gun, I'm assuming. Look at the one with the burst cannon, the missiles. Oh, this is gonna be good. Now, I don't know about you. When putting together models, I don't look at the rule book. If I opened it up and saw this immediately, I would be like, holy crap. This is awesome. This is amazing. Because this sometimes doesn't explain to me what's going on. So I can look at this and say, okay, well, the heavy burst cannon here tells me it does 12 attacks at 36 inches. Okay, well, that's number 2. What's number 2? Oh, it's that right there. Okay. I can actually kind of put 2 and 2 together a little bit. That's something actually that I really like, is being able to see the 2 together. Usually when I'm putting the models together, I pull out their card anyways. So this to me would just be simple. Now what you can also do too is make these a little bit more flimsier, make them a little bit more lighter, make them out of less cardstock, make them out of paper. Not even like this cardstock stuff, but make it out of like a light paper. And then they're cheaper to make, cheaper to produce, and they're in the boxes for everybody. If you want the stuff with the nice foil edges and stuff, I don't know if you can see the foiled edges. There, hold on, if I get a bunch of them together, I think you can see the foiled edge a lot better. Yeah, see? You get the foiled edges, the logo, all that stuff. If you buy the more premium stuff out of the box, the big box, like the actual, like, in this case I have the Tau collector set because I like the Tau, but you know, the actual like cards themselves. You can then charge for that as a premium product, increase the price a little bit to offset the price of the more crappier cards that'll go in. Oh, you're trying to escape. I think that would be a really good idea for Games Workshop to do. Now, whether it's something that they would do is a different story altogether. But yeah, so this is just an idea I had. I recently was watching a video where someone was talking about the cards and how they had like a special duotang for them and stuff. And they would bring the duotang with the cards. It was pretty nice. And that got me thinking. I'm like, how would we get the cards in a different way? Like just cheaper cards in general, like just basically on paper. And there you go. I mean, even here, if they just put the card there, imprinted on the instructions as the last page, we're good to go. You can just sit there and cut it out of the out of your instruction book. I think this would be an amazing idea, including things like that, because in the end, it's helping people play the game more. People get to see things before they put them together, so they can also be like, good. But anyways, that's just ramblings of mine. I am putting together some more models, so keep an eye out for that. As you can see, I'm going to be putting together more Tau stuff, because I like Tau, because they're cool. And they're so different than everybody else. They're clean, they're sleek. They're not, wow, that's a long piece of plastic filament. Wow. Anyways, they're just a lot different than everything else. So, with that in mind, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.